raise the dead?
Yes.
Yes, he can raise the dead. Can the devil make somebody a millionaire?
Yes.
Yes, it can make somebody a millionaire. Can the devil preach the gospel?
Yes.
Yes, he can preach the gospel. Can the devil call himself an angel of light?
Yes.
Yes, he can call himself an angel of light. So, how can you say these things? How can you define the power of God by the things that the devil can do? The power of God is defined by what the devil cannot do. If you must show me the power of God, then tell me something. The devil cannot, and he has never created any tree. Because if the devil had the power to create trees like what God did, the devil would have had his own world today. If the devil had the capacity of creating a world and making his own planet, then today the devil would have had his own planet.
Yes.
But the devil doesn't have the power of creation.
Okay.
I repeat, he doesn't have the power of creation. So if you must find out the power of God, go outside and see the trees. Go outside and see the things that God created. The grasses, the ants that you see crawling on the ground, the birds that you see flying, the animals, and yourself. You yourself, you are the good example of the power of God. If the devil had the capacity or the ability to create a human being, he would have had his own world today.
Yes.
I'm telling you the gospel truth. But God never gave him the ability to create. It is only God who has the ability to create. I'm telling you the truth. Alipenda mpango ipanga mtengo. Satana sanga pange na mtengo. Sanga pange mtengo. It's only God who has that ability. If you see a tree and you say this is Satana, ameana panga mtengo, sanga pange, that's the fact. Satana mtengo evo sanga pange. This you must accept it. If the devil can make something, it is something that we call a photocopy. But the real owner of a tree is the one who created the original, not the photocopy. The devil cannot create. So if you want to see the power of God, is in the creation. That's what comes the principle of creation. Okay? Every creation of God has rules. When we're talking about the principle, we are talking about the rules. Everything that God created, ladies and gentlemen, has principles, and it has got laws. And everything that God created breathes. Vima pema. Chose mimi Mungu amapanga chipema. Chose mimi Mungu amapanga, chami Mungu anapanga. It has chipema. So if you need to know how powerful God is, then you need to go deeper to find out about the things that God created and why He created them. Because chintu chichose mimi mwanapanga china chito yakaenda, including vija vintu vale mwana mga vibe nchito vina nchito. Ngati Mulungu anapanga chimtengo cha poison, chimtengo chi poisonous china chito yakaenda chefu. Ngati apanga chimtengo cha minga china chito yakaenda chefu. So for you to know how powerful God is, then you must find out first chimtengo cha poison achipangira cha poison yopaya wandani. No, because poison is there to kill. If it's not to kill, then it's there to make someone paralyzed or the body paralyzed. When I talk about the bodies in general, meaning the animal body or the human body, paralyzed. So how can a loving God create such a tree? I think he would have created all trees eatable, not poisonous. But why? This is why now we are here, because we want to discover the creation of God. If we can discover His creation, then we're going to know how powerful He is. Like I said earlier, the quickest good example, it is you as a human being. What was in God's mind when He created the human body? All right? And He realizes that this human that I've created now needs to have eyes. I think he had, if he wanted, he would have put our eyes on the back of our head. Sababu afakira cheo kumenso. Sembo kundia kumfeshi, then kumutu, dia kulimenso. But I believe maybe he tried it and it didn't look good. Because whatever that God created, at the end of it would say, and it is pleasing. And he was happy that he created it because it looks so attractive. So God also moves with the beauty. He's moved by what he creates because it's beautiful. So he tried it, he had put the eyes on the back of the head, and he was like, wow, looks like an alien. It can't be like this. So he said, okay, I'm gonna put the eyes here. Now, in the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, if you have done science before, like me, you have not been in school, but some of you have an opportunity to be in school. If you have done science before, you're going to find out that is liquid in the eyes. All right? So we're talking about, ujampola rinso. The rinso amene ima booka. Chachimang that rinso booka is a liquid that is inside because you're choke. That's what is important in the eye, the liquid. So where did he get the liquid? How did he come up with it? He says, finger iliso ngaika black kaze ndaenda so then finger mangala manzi tumeka katika service kaja vinachukua kutibinja then menso amene yafuti mulungu sala pange che liquid kaeka anafaka mona system inango mulinso yamene imakilina every now and then olomange na dust bwanji ichalinso imakilina then futi na reserve futi kwani basukira cha dust mache cha dust ja imachoka bwanji mulinso. So if you can get to that point of thinking in that way, ladies and gentlemen, then you're going to know how powerful God is, because you're not going to find the answer apart from just saying, indeed, you are Yahweh.
Yes.
You come to your ears. I think if he really wanted, you know, but I believe it did not look good to him. Or in the armpits, you would have put the ears in the armpits. You know, if you want to, you just said, you know, but it did not look good to him. So he said, wow, what I need to do, you know, and he had put the ears here. And in the ears, what he wanted, what God wanted. Remember, when God created the heavens and the earth, I'll teach you about this shortly because that's what the foundation is. You would communicate. That's what the Bible says. And God said, meaning there's a way to say.
Yeah, yes.
And there was a tree. Let there be tree, and trees are there.
Yes.
Meaning trees have got ears and they can hear.
Exactly.
All right? So how can God create the trees that are able to hear and he makes a man without ears? So he had to put in these things. So he knew to say, this thing that I'm putting, it has to be something that's going to be detecting the sound. For example, kwira sound. No fakamo kantuja, fakamo ka speaker, kanma ka eardrum. So he had to make the eardrum. I don't know how he did it, but there's an eardrum here that makes that allows you to hear.